It's been a journey. I mean, there's been a lot of things that have been kind of weird in my life and places that I never really expected to be in. I traveled in a professional opera for 2 years. I kind of, again, fell into these kinds of things. And it was a great experience. It was a learning experience of working with others. This opera was opera that was commissioned for, you might remember it, it was commissioned for the Lewis and Clark Bicentennial. It was like a University of Missouri, University of Virginia, Lyric Opera of Tennessee, federally funded opera. That because of its university ties, we found out about it, and several of us auditioned and got in. We were traveling with an opera for 2 years before it was finished. And so it was this fascinating experience of a fascinating challenge. And because you're performing something that isn't done yet. You're working on something that's not finished, that's still being developed. So you're doing something one way one night, and then 2 nights later you're performing 3 states over, and you have 7 pages of rewrites. And it was a fascinating experience, and you're performing that night, so you've got 6 hours to learn. So it was this great experience and this at the same time challenge to learn how to be able to adapt, how to be able to retain knowledge very quickly, and the biggest skill that I think many people can develop, but it's that ability to relearn. And that can be, any educator will tell you, is getting someone to adapt their knowledge and recognizing, that they were wrong. And it's this was the case of okay, this is the way it was this day, and now there's new knowledge here, and you're having to replace what you've already learned with something completely different. And I'd say that definitely helped me wire my brain in a place where I'm open-minded to new ideas, will sit down and willing to explore new opportunities, as well as have the opportunity to change the way I think about things. Based on new information and what there is out there. So it's, I'd say that was probably one of those kinds of stories from my past that not many people know about, that definitely helped shape me while I was going through school.